welcome to Crafty Kids. My name is Tessa and I am one of the teachers here at the Jackson Hole Children's Museum. And today we are making tie-dye Sharpie. So what you need for your materials is a white t-shirt, or if you have a white pillowcase or socks, you can use that too, even white canvas shoes. So white t-shirt, a piece of cardboard if you're using a t-shirt, to place in between it, just so your Sharpies or permanent markers don't bleed through. You'll need multicolored permanent markers. I have a bunch of different colors here. Choose whichever ones you like. You will also need 70% or higher rubbing alcohol. The higher it is, the more the Sharpie will spread. Then we have a little jar for our rubbing alcohol, some droppers. I have eyedroppers right here. If you don't have eyedroppers, you can use either a little spray bottle that's kind of easier for toddlers and little kids, just so they don't get rubbing alcohol in their hand, or you can use a paintbrush or Q-tips. And then optional, I have here some rubber bands, and then a mason jar, and you'll see later we'll make some cool patterns with it. So to begin with, I kind of already started my Sharpie t-shirt, and I just have some patterns going on right here that I just made. First, you're gonna lay out your t-shirt, or your socks or pillowcase, and then get a piece of cardboard that fits in between your shirt. And this is so the Sharpies don't soak through to the other side of your shirt. Then once you have that all laid out, you can either design your own patterns, just think of shapes. You can draw flowers, fireworks, whatever your imagination can come up with. A tip though is when you're doing your Sharpie art, when you're drawing on it, sometimes make sure that it's spread out, because it's a little bit harder to draw on a cotton t-shirt opposed to a piece of paper. So if you want, you can put tape down to secure it, or you can put some books down so it stays flat. So as you can see, I have the start of my pattern. So I'm not going to show you how to design what you choose to draw. You guys can make that up on your own, but I will show you, if you have a mason jar and rubber bands, it's kind of a cool trick. You place your mason jar underneath your shirt, and wherever you want, this is for a circular pattern, wherever you want your circle, maybe I'll do one at the very top, you're going to place it under, take a rubber band, and then just attach it to the shirt over it. So the lid, you can see it's a little bit pulled tight over it. And then you can choose whichever colors you want and either make your own pattern in here. This just makes it a little bit more precise, so you get that circular shape. So I'll do some bright green and maybe another color. Let's do some bright orange. Nice and colorful shirt. And just go all the way around it. And the thing is too that's cool about this is it doesn't have to be perfect patterns, just because the point of your tie-dye shirt is it's gonna bleed and it's gonna, the colors are gonna run down, and you want that to happen. So I'll take that off, flatten it out. Now I'll kind of show you. And make sure that your cardboard, or if you have a plastic lid under your shirt, whatever works underneath it, that it's covering all the spots that you're going to put the rubbing alcohol on. So then I'm going to take my jar and fill up, an adult can help with this too, especially for little ones. Fill up your rubbing alcohol. I'll do that much. And then take your dropper, or if you have your spray bottle or paintbrush. With a paintbrush, you're gonna wanna just kind of like dab it on a little bit, but you can experiment with that. You'll squeeze your eyedropper, and then this is the fun part. You get to see some color mixing, and you just pour it over your design. And it takes a little bit for you to see the colors kind of spread apart. But the more rubbing alcohol you use, the more your colors will spread. So I'll do it all over that design. And then I'll try my circles here. And you can keep on doing more and more until you get the desired amount of your colors spreading out. So it takes a little bit, but it's super fun. It's good for dexterity for little ones too. So you can kind of see here, right here it started to spread already. I'm gonna keep on going in a little bit, but for right now I'll set it down. So I want you guys to come up with super cool designs. You can draw a dinosaur, a pink flamingo, an umbrella, or you can just draw shapes and circles if you want. And then once you are done, you want your shirt to air dry for as long as it takes, so usually about 30 minutes. And then once it is all completely dry, you will put, an adult will help you with this, a hot iron all over it, all over your designs for 5 minutes. And then throw it in the dryer for 15 minutes on high. And then after that, you will wash it delicately in cold water. And then you will have your tie-dye Sharpie shirt. Thanks for watching, guys.